Gang, let's catch up on Day of Days, the Invasion of Normandy from MMP 2015. So we went ahead and played two turns this time, the 16th and the 17th. I had an urge to play, so I just played right through two turns. I want to get this one done because I want to see how this ends. All right, so the last time we were talking, I had started to pull the Germans back across the river. Didn't quite get everybody back. Then I realized that the Allies didn't need to take Caen or cross the canal or break through the river because they had 15 victory points on this west side of the map. So with 15 victory points over there, and they would end up losing one victory point for the strongholds on this map, that would give them 14 and would give them a victory. So the Germans had to counterattack. Well, a couple interesting things happened. The 16th turn, turn 16 went kind of routine. A little bit of combat, a little bit of artillery, I decided, let's pull away from Caen and not even mess with him more because that was just futile. I did leave a couple Canadian units in there to spot for artillery, but that's probably a bad idea. I'll probably just end up getting them out of there on this next turn. Actually reduced the unit, the DG stack there, across the canal and actually eliminated one. And on the attack, I ended up rolling like a 2 or a 3 or something like that. And whatever it was an A1, so nothing. And now I've shifted stronger German units back in there. Nothing on that canal entry. All right, but here's my boo-boo. You can see I started to pull everybody back away from Caen. And really wasn't going to press the attacks to the south of Caen, but I had an opportunity. The units that I did get across that took that bridge, they're gone. All right, let's put this down here. So, what happened there? Well, artillery and airstrikes, where this stack is right now, which you can see that's like super overstacked, but it was because of combat retreat caused, so they're okay until after the next movement phase. Artillery and air, the German unit that was sitting here behind the river got completely wiped out during barrage. So, exploit phase, or no, so during, because you can't exploit if you're in bow catch, but these guys were over here. So well, anyhow, I can't even remember now. I played two turns. So the Allies got across I played two turns. The Allies got across. And they were going to cut off those artillery units that were sitting there by themselves. And then I think here at this bridge had this stack of units sitting here, and you see I left one behind. So they went across and surrounded that unit. So this kind of provoked the German counterattack, which you can see is starting. However, they're still on their side of the river. But they forced those two massive stacks of armor, 7th Armored, back to the point there just on this side of the river. So it's not over yet. The Allies are still on this side of the river. Unfortunately, they're going to have to, on movement, somebody's going to have, 6 of those units are going to have to go back across the river, which is, well, maybe not. Nope, because he's still on that side of the river. So they might be able to stay over. So we might have a big fight going on right here. But I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of Tigers and Panthers in those. So you see that 110 strength Tiger unit right here. There's 3 of them in there. They're all 10 strength, and their defense is 6. So there's going to be a big fight right there. I was debating up here. They drove the Americans out of the Brits out of that town, and I thought about going across that bridge, but I said, no, I better not do that because I don't really have anything to back them up. Only one more little bit of reinforcements coming on, but look like they're Panthers or Tigers, probably Panthers. That'll be coming on, armor units here on it's 18th or 19th turn, I'm not sure. But here's where I boo-booed. I didn't exit these enemy entry hexes down here. Now this is kind of the fun thing about playing a game like this where you really don't know where the reinforcements are coming from. Because even though I had them over there on the squares, I didn't bother to check where their entry hexes were. Well, freaking 2nd Panzer shifted troops over here. And look at that mess. they've already destroyed 3 units sitting here of the Allies. They're probably going to clear out that objective. So I kind of cheated a little bit when I went to, just before the end of the Allied turn, I looked at the reinforcements on the 16th, and I was like, oh, crap. But I had nobody I could get over here. I was lucky enough to block off these 2, or these 3, by getting a full company and their, a full company, 3 full companies, and an inherent indirect fire unit. But I couldn't get over here to this one. So all of these units came on. They decimated the unit that was sitting in here. And they got these cores. So there's going to be a fight over here. This is, I'm going to say, because these units that went off over here, they've blocked those entry hexes. And I don't know where that next batch of reinforcements comes, but by the look of it, I can't tell from here, but I think they're the same color band as these. And they're heavier tank units. Those are no good no more for now, because they're in supply. Those hexes are in Allied supply, and the requirements needed to get off. So those are blocked. So we've only got this one. Now, if a unit is just sitting in there, then you can bring reinforcements within 5 hexes either way. But those 3 are blocked. This one I could not get to it and block. And if you pull the camera back, you can see that I'm trying to get troop. That was just bad planning. And I was kind of concerned. I've been talking about, it kind of sucks you don't get to play. I'm not playing the full thing, because if I had the other 2 maps over here, quite potentially, depending on how the Germans were doing against the Americans, I could have pulled some units back into this fight over here and hit the, maybe the Commonwealth forces wouldn't advance as far, because I could have pulled units in. Well, involuntarily, that happened anyhow with the 2nd Panzer. So they're coming in. So I'm trying to race everything I can over here. The Allies, of course, they'll get to move first. I'm trying to race them all over here to shore that up and hopefully keep those guys from taking more than 2 or 3, taking more than 3 victory locations. And I'm telling you, that batch might not be easily in their grasp, but, well, I don't know. I think they can get into blocking positions. And whether or not these units can apply their strength, and, like I say, they've got to hold the Allies out way over there, keep them no more ground gain than what they have already, and they need to take back, I think, 4 of these victories. It's 3 or 4. I think there's 15 total, so they need to take back 4 to get a draw. All right, and they need to take back 8 to make it a German victory. So we're getting ready to start the 18th turn. So we got 18, 19, 20, 21, and 23 left. And let me tell you, this has been a blast. Once again, standard combat series. So base rules of about 9 or 10 pages, and then scenario rules to manipulate the odds and end things inside the game, or make additions to and they're not extreme. There might be 5 or 6 pages of rules. And I don't know about all the SCS games. I've played, I think, 2 or 3. And so far, the 3 that I've played have been awesome. But this one here has been, I think, the best so far of the bunch. And I still got a bunch more to play. So, all right, so let's get this thing posted. You've seen the situation. Give me your comments, notes, see if I missed anything. And let's get this up so y'all can see it. All right, talk to you soon. Hey, it's Christmas Day. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day with their friends and family. And hope you have a good New Year's coming up too. All right, talk to you soon.